a PhD, and I was looking at sustainability. So eventually my PhD, which I finished in 2005, I focused on industrial ecology, which is the reuse of waste materials. And that's why my position as the environmental manager at ecoMaine was just perfect. It's the idea that one industry's waste is another industry's raw material. And my research took place actually in Denmark and Ukraine and here in the States, where, as an example, because of the desulfurization process, you have coal in a coal-fired power plant, they have to introduce lime scrubber, and you end up with a byproduct that's calcium sulfate. It's basically gypsum, it's drywall.
Oh.
So there you've got this waste that could have been landfilled, was now being reused at a Gyproc where they manufacture drywall. Also in Scandinavia and Soviet Union, the hot water that's excess from their processes is part of their district heating. So it's a closed loop, and the hot water heats the homes, the cooling water comes back. And so they had all these industrial symbiosis relationships, and I loved this. But what was interesting in my background, in my research, I put at the top here, the humanistic connections. I think it's important to obviously have that technical background. And as I was alluding to, my background in geochemistry helped my field, me develop my career. But I was very intrigued with the relationships, to really network and get to know people. And I also just, for myself, I never turned anything down. I was always game to, and learning from the trenches up. And now I'm in management, and I feel like I've learned the full spectrum. But ecoMaine, we have the single-sort recycling facility. Obviously, we're marketing those byproducts of plastic and newspaper. At the waste-to-energy plant, our municipal solid waste is turned into electricity. We get renewable energy credits for that. It's renewable energy. And we actually recover metals. We have a big magnet at the end of our ash process, which pulls out ferrous metal, scrap metal, which we resell. And then our ash is sent down to the landfill, Asheville. And if you think of a ton of municipal solid waste, after you burn it, which is what we do, it's reduced 90%. So the longevity of our landfill is quite tremendous. But so there we have it. But all my point was just having that geochemical background kind of.
I also find it very interesting the length of time between your bachelor's and your master's and the experiences you got in there, because so often we hear preached to the kids, you got to just go to school, go to school, go to school, go to school, go to school. And those experiences, I also nowhere.
I was a better student when I was in education.
I found,
And
so
why
I
did you
found
do
that
the
very
doctoral
interesting.
I did it from Antioch, New England Graduate School, so it allowed me to work full-time and pursue my degree.
And I have a quick question.
Yes.
Any chance you'd be available to speak at our career fair?
My pleasure, my pleasure. Sure. Oh, you're in Freeport. Absolutely.
It's Friday, April 9th. If you have any interest, it's